The smell grew worse. It sank into every corner of the village, and people could no longer pretend it wasn't real. The girls who had once glowed like firelights were now trapped in rooms, ashamed to be seen. And everyone knew the stench had started with Mama Adero's beauty potion. So one day, the villagers marched to her hut. They shouted her name and demanded she come out. She did. She stood in front of her mud house with a calm face. They told her to remove the curse. They begged, they warned, they threatened. Mama Adero nodded and agreed she had made the beauty potion and she had caused the stench. But she also said it could only be undone if the chief's sons were punished for what they did to her daughters long ago. The villagers refused. They said it was in the past and that the matter was too old. Mama Adero said nothing more. She went back into her hut and closed the door. The next morning, the whole village gathered at the chief's compound. Something had happened. Mama Adero and the chief's two sons were found dead. They were lying in the boys' room. No wounds, no struggle. Just still bodies and a single empty calabash beside them. She had given them poison, and she had taken it too. Now, there was no one to beg for help. No one to undo what had been done. The village searched far and wide for someone who could cure the girls. They spent all their money. They gave away goats, land, even gold. Finally, a healer from a faraway place brought an antidote. But it did not fix everything. The stench stopped, but many of the young women were left with marks on their skin, strange burns, and patches that would never heal. Their beauty faded. Their laughter disappeared. The village grew quiet. Years later, people still talk about Mama Adero. Some say she was wicked. Others say she was just a mother who had nothing left to lose. But one thing was clear. When you choose silence over justice, the smell of your choice may never wash away.